Am I really short? I feel like this and can't see me, can you?
Like, yeah. Sit up straight. Sit on a pillow.
Pillow.
There you go.
That's better.
Shorty. Alright, let's do it. How do I look? That's my hurricane muscle.
Your hair looks pretty much better than last time, whereas I'm having the hair problem this time around. Sad times. Hello.
Hello. I'm Whitney.
And I'm Megan.
And together, we're Wegan.
We also have Narlo behind us, our puppy, eating something.
She's eating rose hip.
Loves a good rose hip
from the garden.
Yeah. Google it, it's fine. It's not too many.
Yeah, in moderation.
Yeah. So today we're here to talk about Handy. Hi, Handy.
Handy.
I filmed a video about 4 years ago, maybe. Not even quite sure. By myself, talking about Handy. Well, introducing you to Handy because I hadn't before.
She came out of the closet with Handy.
Yes. Hi. I think I had come out originally in like 2011 on the blog.
Yeah, you did.
Because I used to hide it up until then, and then I still hadn't actually showed it on YouTube until then. So if no one actually read the blog post, well, we did, but if people watching hadn't read it, then
yeah, shock.
So yeah, and recently, for whatever reason, it popped up again, so more people were commenting, which is nice. So I thought I'd do an update because a lot of people are leaving wonderful comments, but that's for me from 4 years ago, so I thought I'd show you how I'm doing now. But also thought for once we'd film on our sofa rather than the love seat, which normally film. So yeah, to have a grey Chesterfield sofa.
Yes.
Look pretty, babes. I'm liking this.
So do you, sweetie.
Yeah. So update, I'd say I'm a lot better than I was 4 years ago.
Definitely.
And I was getting confident then, but still not that confident. And now I'm a lot better, because I have had a couple of comments on that video being mean about Handy. And if I had it back then, I would have like cried or something. But now I'm just like, oh, funny.
Yeah, how sad do you have to be?
Yeah.
To do that to someone.
Exactly. So luckily it doesn't bother me. Also, amazing how positive everyone's been and how wonderful. And every time I post about Handy, I have really nice comments. So thank you. Really appreciate it. So yeah, I still try and post more about Handy, but I still kind of forget because naturally I pose with my right side forward, I guess.
It's your good side. I mean, no, I mean every side's a good side. We all have like a side.
Yeah, it's the face I like to show, and it's I guess used with the hand and the pose, and Whitney's always on this side. I'm always on this side.
Because this is my good side. This has nothing to do with Handy either. It just worked out that way, didn't it?
It did, baby. It did. So yeah, so sometimes I forget and I look back at pictures and we take some photos and I'm like, oh damn, people are going to think I'm hiding it. And I don't mean to, so it's subconscious as well as just natural.
But I love Handy.
Oh, you love Handy?
Oh gosh, I love Handy.
Oh, you're so cute.
I always tell Megan like she would not be the amazing person she is today if she didn't have Handy. It just makes her kinder, sweeter. She's such a good person.
Oh, babe.
And I'm lucky to know you, but I'm gonna be married to you.
Oh, I'm lucky. You are so cute. I've posted about this before and we said like always like dreamed I'd find someone like Whitney to love me for Handy. Even more so because of Handy in a weird way. And I did, which is lovely.
You're lovely. I love you.
Are you cute today?
Okay. Ow.
Oh no, you're distracted her. Now she's gonna come and say hi. Say hi, Nars. You gonna say hi to everyone today?
Hello. How's your lady bitch? Oh my god, your stomach's so soft.
Do you love Handy, Nalo?
Oh my god, I just love her so much I can't even.
Handy likes to bite him. Handy? Nope.
Handy has teeth.
Handy has teeth. No, Nalo likes to bite Handy. I'm a bit nervous I might lose a finger just because it's so tiny. I'm like, nope. No, I'm kidding. She's not vicious, but
I love you so much.
She is our love of our lives. Yeah, from each other, of course, and kisses.
Oh my god, I can't even handle it. Let me get her bone. Hang on.
What are other things that have changed since then? I don't know. I guess just being more confident about it. And last week we attended a conference, and normally I would have been really conscious to hide it, and we had to go speak on stage. And I actually made sure like I wasn't hiding it. That I was like, how do I sit? Okay. When I met new people, it didn't even like cross my mind. Still, but I still get bothered when people look at it. It. I say it.
She. Her.
No gender. Just hand.
Genderless.
I don't know. I'm better about it. But still, when people like do a double take, I'm like, yeah.
True. Especially children.
Yeah. Well, a woman did it yesterday in co-op, I think. I was like,
did she?
but you can't help it. I mean, I can imagine people just be like, did I just see something? Like, because people who know me for years won't even notice. So
true.
And sometimes people will see it straight away. So
it's offensive. Sometimes if I see people looking, I try to shield you so you don't see them looking. True story.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute, babe. You want to punch them in the face?
Yeah. I mean, I know they're curious as people, we are, but
you try and hide it. Yeah. But he always tries. She also spots a lot of other handies in the world, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I'm like the handy police.
You have this little skill, and she tries to be like, ooh, like you're, and I'm like, I have no idea what she's on about until afterwards. She's like, didn't you see? And I'm like, no, I didn't. I never see. It's like I'm blind to hands, I think.
Yeah, true.
So that's just a small update, but I actually asked you guys any questions for me, so let's get on the pills. Emma asked me, I'd be interested to know more about how it happened and why you have this disability. I know you said negligence, but what actually happened? I think I might have talked about it in my first video, but for those who haven't watched it or whatever. So I was born at 28 weeks old instead of 40. My mum had preeclampsia, so they got me out and couldn't breathe because I wasn't fully developed yet, like oxygen wise. So they put a catheter in my left arm for the oxygen and put it in the wrong place and didn't take it out when they noticed the hand was going grey. Yeah. So by the time they took it out, the fingers were dead. Bad fingers. Bad Felicia, they said. Oh. That was at 2 weeks old. That's basically like a very short summary. I nearly lost my leg as well apparently and like other things. But yeah, so I only have one artery in this arm and it's a result of medical negligence. I wasn't born this way. But
human error.
Oh yes. Okay, a few people asked me this question, so I'll try and find it. It's like, I love this question. I was like, thank you for asking. So do you and Whitney get your nails done often? Do you find that to be awkward or induce your nerves? Do they treat you respectfully / do you have to pay full prices if you don't need the full treatment? And this is asked by Shayna.
From Canada.
And there's other people, so I find their questions too. Yes, it's so awkward. I hate it. So if you ever go anywhere new, I ask them, do we ask? How do we do it? I don't know.
Always say, can I have 50% off because I have one hand?
Sometimes. I think I've done that recently and they got so flustered that, maybe?
But I'm just going to answer this for you in short quickly from my point of view. It's very simple. It's 50% of the work. It's very like cut down the middle. She should always get half off. And it really upsets me when people don't because one, it's half the work. Two, how can you like charge someone full price? How can you have the audacity to do that? It's just like flabbergasting because I would never do that as a person.
Yeah, but no, many places do not give me 50% off. There's literally one place that I go to.
And you know what? It's 5-star nails in Eton.
Yeah, it's high. But apart from that, some places might give 5%, 15%, £5 off, and it's just ridiculous because apparently it takes the same amount of time. But yeah, I hate going to like new places and having to like point it out or make a thing out of it. And if they say like, oh yeah, I'll give you £5 off or 15% or something, if I want to get my nails done, I'll just get my nails done. Like, I'm not going to argue. But it is annoying to me because I'm like, how is that not 50% off? It induces my nerves because I have to point it out. And when I get my nails done, obviously automatically, a lot of the time they'll just ask for the second hand and then they're like, oops, awkward, sorry.
They don't mean it though.
It's cute though. One time I went to a nail place and the woman like fell in love with me, didn't she?
Yeah.
It was really weird. Like, we don't know why. And when she finished, she like gave me a hug and
she loved Handy.
She thought it was like amazing.
Like special.
Yeah,
really sweet.
Really sweet. So Laura, she said, so glad you're putting out Disabled awareness. Something I haven't covered is that we launched Disabled merch along with Jessica Helgren Fozzard, that's how you say her full name, who's a gay YouTuber as well. And yeah, so that's what Disabled is. And her question would be, what assumptions about disability do people make that really gets on your nerves? Oh, just nice comments.
Do you need a hand?
Yeah, need a hand. People ask me, do I need a hand, like all the time, and I don't know if they're doing it to actually genuinely just help me out because they think I need help, but then it's the phrasing and then they get really flustered and it's quite funny, isn't it?
I mean, if they don't mean it, I mean, no one's ever meant it offensively.
No.
But it's just awkward for both parties, isn't it? From your
yeah. And I don't like taking help, really. but then I get annoyed if I need help. I think I covered this before in the last video, so
yeah,
it's like a silly thing of like if I need help carrying something, like I don't want a big deal made out of it. But there are some like nice people locally, like our local co-op, she's in my hair, hi. Like some of the guys there, like if they know I'm coming up with my basket, normally heavy because I just put too much in it, they'll like go ahead and like grab it off me and or help me carry stuff to the car without like making it awkward.
Co-op Windsor.
Cheers guys.
Very nice.
In the past, when people have acted like I can't do something, that used to really annoy me. But I think no one's really done it for a while, so I think it's more my nerves if I'm going to go do like a new activity or something and I genuinely haven't done it before.
Like bike riding.
Yeah, like we're going to do bike riding in California and just was like, no.
I didn't want to do it either, so I was like, yeah.
And paddleboarding. Like I want someone to be confident that they can show me how to do paddleboarding rather than be like, oh yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
That is our dog and cat literally chasing each other.
Cat and dog.
But I think for most people with disabilities, I think it would be oh, Kissy's voice is definitely
Kissy, no!
I think most people feel the same with a disability. It would be either people assuming you always need help when you don't, or not asking if you need help, and like some people can literally get stranded, like so.
Vicious cycle.
Yeah.
Sandra.
I think she asked a question, but so I was reading a comment from a fan, Sandra. How do you say it?
I'd probably say Sandra.
Sandra. So yeah, I just copied you, but it's Sandra for me. She's from Germany, so how would you say it in German?
Guten Tag.
She just like put a really nice comment, which I'll put there, and I'll just give her a shout out because she is very sweet.
You are very sweet.
Mwah. Oh no, she did ask a comment. She asked what she went, I forgot to ask a question. Oh, how did you never lose hope of finding your dream girl? That's cute.
Because she was out there looking for it all along.
Oh, kind of searching on MySpace.
We're going to make a video about that next, about MySpace.
Yes, we are. How do I never lose hope? I think I just always knew eventually that I would meet someone. So every time I went out, if I didn't meet someone, I was like, But then as soon as I knew Whitney was coming to England, I knew there was a possibility. So for like half a year, if I didn't meet someone or like someone, I'd be like, it's okay, because Whitney's coming in 5 months.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine you with anyone else.
Yeah. I think it's just hoping and knowing that she is out there. And I do genuinely believe there is the right person out there for everybody.
Agreed.
And that everyone does deserve love and happiness. So I think you will find it too. Just be patient. It will happen with the right person.
100%.
And when it happens, it's meant to be, and you'll understand why. Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Agree? Our other dearest Weganer, Fedeline. Is it Fedeline? Fedeline. We should really know. Fedeline. What do you think?
It's just like tomato, you know? Is it Whitney or Wheatley?
Oh, this is a question for you, babe. She also loves seeing Handy, which is cute. So she said, what was Whitney's first reaction when she saw Handy when you met for the first time? So you can't twofold because it's kind of like online and in person, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I remember seeing it on MySpace, probably like months after looking at Megan. I would go back and look at her photos and videos because I was like obsessed. I knew I was going to marry her. And then I was watching a video that I probably watched at least 20 times. And then I was like, my mom called me or something and it like paused. And I think it paused right
oh my God,
on that like barely on that moment. So I went back and I rewatched it like several times and I was like, oh my God, like not in a bad way. I never realized it until that moment. So I was like, wow, like I had no idea. And I was almost amazed that you didn't let that hold you back. And like she was still, oh, I feel emotional.
Oh, you get emotional.
I don't know why.
Oh my God, you're cute. I got emotional last Handy video. It's fine, you can get emotional.
I can't, I'm emotional.
Oh my God, you're cute. I love you so much.
You love you.
The cutie. Oh, that's pretty cute, babe. But the irony is, obviously, I didn't know she knew. So before meeting in person, I knew at some point I had to tell her because I always felt like.
Oh, and I felt bad that she felt she had to tell me. Like I felt horrible. I knew she probably would, and I was just like, you don't have to, you don't have to, you don't have to.
But I did.
Yeah. But I didn't care.
Don't you remember I said something really random? Like, oh, was it?
Oh yeah, she said.
I don't think I would. I'm like, I said this.
I think I said, oh, I noticed, and I'm totally fine with it. It would never even be an issue. And you said, oh, you're an ace girl.
Which is so weird. I've never said ace. I don't know where that came from.
I was like, you're an ace girl.
Oh, that's cute, babe. I probably was really nervous sending that.
I know, and I knew that you probably would. I just felt it.
No.
I didn't want you to feel any bad.
If any more people are like you in the world.
Both people like you.
In the world, which would be amazeballs.
I know, right?
You keep getting emotion.
Oh, I don't know why. love you.
See, you could have been someone else who might have spotted it and never spoken to me again.
Yeah, that's just evil.
Evil. Yeah. So I'm lucky I got you. And the second question, she said, did you even ask your parents why it happened? And I have absolutely no idea. It's probably a good question actually to ask my parents. Maybe I'll call them and find out. Because I don't know when they like informed me what happened or how I knew I was different or anything. Like I don't remember having, well, I actually don't remember my childhood, so. Yeah, there could have been a moment I came home from school and was like, Mum, I'm different. Like I don't know. I'm sure she would have brought me up to always know from a young age that I was different. So kids used to ask. And when I got a bit older, I used to tell kids that got bitten off by like a shark or anything like that, you know.
Adventurer right here.
And actually a lot of kids used to love Handy as well. So I think
Handy is very cute though, and Handy is like absolutely like the cutest thing in the entire world. It's so soft.
Yeah, it's really soft.
I mean, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
It like never ages. It's like perfect. The softest skin. Like, what is your
what's Handy's routine?
What is your regime and your routine?
Yes, look after it now.
Love you.
Love you too, babes. Abby. Quiet as comment, Abby. Look at you. So why were you so insecure about Handy and never show it? There are so many people in the world that are disfigured and it's nothing to be ashamed about. If everyone was the same, it'd be boring. Imperfection is what makes us beautiful, and who we are, you're beautiful inside and out. And that's a very cute comment, but also I don't like the word disfigured, but different. Don't know, because I just didn't like that part of me. I don't know, I just didn't, I thought it was ugly, didn't like it. I don't know, I just wanted to hide it. I just wanted to be like everyone else in that respect, I don't know.
She had no problem with her like coming out of the closet. She was gay and proud from birth.
Exactly, yeah. So Jodie.
Jodie.
Hi. She said, I love the new Whitney film your road trips.
Thank you.
How did you find learning to drive, and what is the magic 8 ball? That's what it reminds me of, on your steering wheel used for. And someone else has asked me a question about driving as well. Yeah, I learned to drive when I was in my 20s, like later on.
2012.
I got assessed when I was about 17 or 18 to see what adaptations I would need, and they decided I could pretty much drive a bit easier if automatic and wouldn't really need too many adaptions. And then when I went to drive finally, the instructor, well, his wasn't a magic 8 ball, but it is a magic 8 ball. That's what it is, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It doesn't shake and give me answers, but it is designed like a magic 8 ball. So it's just a steering ball that people drive with, either they've got a disability or like truck drivers and that use them, because it's really, really easy to turn. And I would actually recommend it for anybody. Go and get one. It's so easy to go around a roundabout, turn right, turn left, reverse, whatever. I'm like, ooh, yeah.
Just make sure it's screwed on.
Yeah, make sure it's screwed on properly, and also if you're trying it after not using it, then you're going to move really quick, so be careful. And so yeah, I use it. I haven't driven a car without it. So if we go to America and that, I do bring it with me. So yeah, but I've never actually driven, I still haven't really driven America because I get too scared.
Bless
yeah, I could drive straight with that one, but it just, if it came to having to turn a corner, I'd freak out because I can't, I mean, obviously, you're driving like these.
But to be fair, I drive one-handed often in America, and I have to make turns with one hand.
Yeah, I know, I just can't do it. It's too scared. Because it's like the turning of there, and then you get to there,
gotta,
then what?
No,
you let go?
No, you just keep going, just like do this little flip of the wrist.
No, couldn't do it, couldn't trust myself. Oh. So, had a message from Yosoi Mani. I don't know.
That means my name is Mani.
Does it?
Yep, Yosoi.
In what?
Spanish.
Oh, didn't know that. So she sent me a DM.
Or I think it actually says I am Marnie. I am Marnie.
So what advice would you give disabled femmes who have never been in relationships because they allowed their disability to hold themselves back because of fear and believing, and to a degree still believe that they aren't worthy of love because they feel like a burden on the other person because of disability and when they're at their worst? Really cute question.
Very sweet.
And then she said, honestly, although mum and dad, my dad's old school Indian law, and friends encouraged me to date, that women would look past my disability and heart condition and never believe them, because aside from years of rejection, my fear with my invisible disability and heart condition is always won over logic. And I've never known any disabled people in a relationship until I actually heard of Wegan, which I know sounds stupid, I know. Like I said, you've given me hope and made me aware that relationship and love is possible, and for that I'll always be grateful to you.
God, so you were so sweet.
Oh, so she's joined Fine Femmes, our dating site, but she still never tells people she's never been in a relationship. Oh my god, I love her. Thank you so much for giving me the awareness, and hope it's been possible and encouragement. Oh
my god, you are the sweetest.
She is really sweet. So I have sent a few messages back and forth, and she is lovely. So any single ladies out there,
yeah,
let's go.
All the single ladies. You should never feel that way, because there's someone out there waiting to meet you, and they're probably looking for you. You don't even know it.
I think it's something me and Jessica discussed as well in our video. It's about, yes, well, the dating pool for us will be smaller because we're disabled, but it means you will end up finding, you know, the best person out there. Like, I've got Whitney. How lucky am I? But there's lots of people out there who are wonderful, but unfortunately you might go through some people who aren't. But don't take it like to heart or anything like that, because you don't want them in your life. So just be like, okay, bye.
It's quality, not quantity, but it's sometimes a numbers game to get to the quality.
Exactly. You know, we've all had to go through a few people. Yeah, so I think be yourself, like how I did with Whitney. I guess I was myself. She didn't know about it. Yes, she found out before I actually told her, but you know, there's no reason why you have to tell them straight away. Why not let them get to know you first?
Exactly.
And then if you think they're a nice enough person that you actually want to date them, then tell them then. And
yeah, it's a two-way street. Make sure they're up to your standards as well.
Exactly. And then if they're the nice person you thought, then it should go fine. And if not, then they show their true colours, and you can go, well, I didn't waste my time. Bye bye. And yeah, I really want you to find someone.
Me too.
I want to find you someone. So yeah, if anyone wants us to matchmake, I don't know how old you are, unfortunately, to matchmake.
Let us know. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate your comment, and I hope that kind of helps. But just go for it and be yourself, and you will find love. We believe in you.
I believe in you.
Pretty.
Very pretty.
Very cute. So Amelia. Hi Amelia.
Amelia. On the road.
On the road.
Beep beep.
She's like, well, I've known Amelia online for years. I don't know how many years, but years, she'll probably tell you. And she said, I somehow never even noticed or remember Handy. It's a very natural part of you. You always carry your everything absolutely in style. Well, that's cute. For the video, she's wondering what are some of the daily things you usually need some extra help with, and who are the amazing people who've helped and who continue to help you the most. So, I don't know, daily things. I think just things around the house, the things that I need help with. It might not be daily, but it might be if there's like a bin bag that needs to be tying up and it hasn't got string handles. That's her job. I'm like,
yeah, I do the bins.
Yeah, her job is pretty much the bins. She carries out the heavy bins, even though she's got sciatica and I've got Handy, so there's no real win there. But yeah,
I always carry like the suitcases down for when traveling. Anything heavy is like my job. But the funny thing is, she can get a knot out better than me.
What do you mean?
Like a knot, like a necklace.
Oh yeah, I'm good at that.
It's so fun. She's amazing.
These sort of things like maybe opening a jar, can't open, or opening a bottle, and like changing,
wine bottles.
Yeah, changing the bed. Easier for you.
Which is hilarious watching me put a duvet on.
But we do it kind of together. But so yeah, I don't know, just various things like that, little things you might not even think about really.
Yeah. Oh, when we drive, when we're in the car together, I'm always doing like putting it in reverse or drive, like naturally. Like I know the moment she needs to move it. Like if someone was coming at us and I needed to reverse it in like 2 seconds, I just know. We are totally in sync.
We are, but I can drive by myself. It's fine.
Yeah, she can.
Because I just lean over and do it. It's just faster if Whitney does it for me. So obviously Whitney, luckily Whitney's helped me. And then before that would be my mother really, when I was living at home, so she did a lot for me. And then when I went to uni, I always had some friends that helped, like Kate Parrish. She was always good.
Your sisters are always there as well.
I think my mum was just really hopeful that I'd find someone that would be helpful and nice.
Yeah. But Megan's quite stubborn. She doesn't really.
I do so much myself. I carry heavy things all the time. Really, like even if the washing's heavy, going down the stairs, and then I decide, oh, I might carry something else of this and something else, and then I'm going to fall and die. So I'm like, Whitney. I do overdo it all the time. It's my problem. Because I'm like, I can do that. It's fine. I carry a lot of stuff in my armpit. I did.
Yeah, she
carry my phone like that. I'm doing something. So yeah, that's how I carry a lot of stuff. Or carry stuff like this. Like I might have a bowl there. Something there. That's how I do it. Sorry, it's turned off. What was I saying?
So yeah, the functioning is kind of limited, but she can put lipstick in it, credit cards. She often steals things accidentally. Doesn't mean to.
I do, because I just forget if I'm holding it in this arm or this. I don't know what it is, and
the next thing you know,
I'm walking out. Or
she's walked out with a bag of crisps,
and I've walked back in and go, I'm sorry. Like it's
or gum,
bottle of water. That. It's quite funny. And it feels everything exactly the same. If anything, I'd say it's actually
more sensitive.
More sensitive,
especially to weather, like hot and cold, and
yeah, because I've only got one artery, so it's almost acts like Raynaud's disease. If you heard of that, so it goes very cold. So even now in this room, it's cold, and it can go purple and that. So have to be careful, and then it can go boiling hot after it's been cold, which really hurts as well. So they both equally hurt. But apart from that, it's fine.
Oh,
thank you so much for all of your amazing questions and also for your lovely comments. So just like quickly rereading through them all. And it was amazing, so it's really sweet and it's made me feel happy.
Yeah, and thank you so much for supporting my wife. She's perfect and I want the world to know.
I'm gonna cry again. I love how you laugh, you're gonna cry.
She's just amazing though, and I love her so much.
I love you, baby. Everything. I'm so low-key.
I'm so lucky.
Little baby.
Oh no,
you're giving me a hug too. Is it a group hug?
Yeah, group hug. Oh. Okay. Love you guys.
Thanks for watching. Hope it gave you a bit more information. I'll link the previous Handy video below. Probably has some more info about everything and how I was feeling back then. Handy is biting. Nope. Handy is not biting. No, Nala is biting Handy.
Oh, I love you. Oh, God. Anyways.
So yeah. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe, like and comment because it's great to know if you like these kind of videos.
Yes, show some love to Megan, everybody. For Megan!
Yay, for
Handy!
Handy! Cool. Bye bye. Bye. Love. Cool.
No, let's not do that here right now, okay? Come on. Feel good.
Feel good. That was Nala making a noise, if you heard that.
Break time, half time. This is your
time out. That sounds like she screamed. You are funny. She does make us laugh.
Oh no, no one took my hand.
Nice comment, thank you. All of you are so nice. Need petrol. This is how I drive. My little 8-ball attached to the wheel. Ta-da! Ta-da! Look at Nardo just chilling after the vid. She's like, this is my spot.